When did I first start looking into phobias? Well, that was roughly about 35 years ago. There were really two big things about it. One is I had a group of psychiatrists that used to bring me clients, and I would try different things, and I had helped a lot of them, and I finally asked them what the most difficult thing to do was. They answered two things: phobias and obsessive compulsive disorder. I personally don't think that that's actually true, that those were the most difficult things to do. I think that phobics and obsessive compulsives were just the most annoying. Obsessive compulsives call you on the phone all the time, and phobics, you can't really tell them that slowly they're changing, because when they see an escalator, an elevator, or a high place, they're terrified. So I took a group of very claustrophobic people and stuck them in a brand new machine at the time called an MRI. And we took pictures of their brain and found out that they were all doing roughly the same thing. One hemisphere going wild, the other doing virtually nothing, and it created the state of panic. So I set out to develop techniques to get rid of that panic. The first one being tossing a tennis ball back and forth from either hand, which takes both hemispheres. And while it reduced their anxiety, it didn't remove it permanently. So I found a group of 100 people who had phobias and got over it, and started asking them all questions, and found out they all roughly did the same thing. And built formulas, if you will, or techniques like the ones that are in my new book. My new book is called Get the Life You Want. And part of it is about how to get rid of bad memories and how to get over phobias and fears. That we're only born with two natural fears: loud noises and falling. All the rest are learned, and if you can learn to be terrified of escalators, the same brain should be learned to be relaxed on an elevator. You just have to present the right information. You see, I don't do therapy. What I do is very educational. I teach people how to organize their neurology by organizing your conscious thoughts in a particular way that produces a different set of feelings and a different neurocortical pathway, so that your brain has a choice about how to respond. So rather than looking at heights with terror, you look at heights and you feel differently. In fact, most height phobics get near the edge and start making pictures of themselves jumping off. And that's part of how they have fear. If they stop making those pictures, instead make pictures of themselves being relaxed and comfortable and staying away from the edge, they'll be a lot better off. If it's done in just the proper way, then it starts to happen unconsciously and automatically.